Howdy doody everyone, my name is Commander Blue and welcome back to the Forever World series. Since last episode, I have made a small amount of progress with our... Oh, hey there, buddy. I don't know how that happened, but anyways, we have made a small amount of progress with our villagers. Here we have all the librarians. I did leave a few extra slots open just in case I need them for later. We head over here, you know, we made the little blacksmithing / workshop area where I have an absolute boatload of stonemasons because some stones are kind of a pain to get and I'm very lazy. Then we have some cartographers for our trial maps and whatnot. We have a few fletchers for easy emeralds. Some of them have stick trades, so I think that's very, very valuable. And we have some shepherds for some wool stuff. That's the update on the trading hall. I'm still going to put some farmers over here and maybe something else. We shall see. What's today's plan for the video? So today, here is my current goals. Creeper farm? Maybe a pork farm. I'm not quite sure if I want to do this. I feel like I'm pretty okay on food as is. We have a slime farm and we need to make a barn for our animals because you guys know the animal situation. It's not great for them. It's really not. We're going to be making a barn for them. We won't have whatever that mess is. What am I going to start with, I guess? I'm sort of thinking right now the creeper farm's probably going to be the best move to make just so I can finally get fireworks to actually move around with. What do we need? Right now, we're going to basically need all of this cobblestone that I have just because this farm is fairly stone heavy. If you've made a creeper farm before, you know how they are. They're pretty stone heavy. We're also probably going to need a ton of trapdoors, and I mean a ton. I think this amount of stone should do. We'll see. We'll see. If I have to get more, I have to get more, but I am not too worried about it as things stand. As per usual, as a common tradition here, I'm poor on materials, so yeah, time to go get materials. Alrighty, folks, I have gathered up all of the materials and I think I've found a location for the base. So I'm going to build it over here in a deep, cold ocean next to an ocean monument. Main reason for this is I'm probably never going to use this area. And if I end up using the ocean monument for a farm, that'd be great. They're right next to each other. So let's get into building. Alrighty, folks, we have made it to wide level 163. The reason I'm so high up is so the mobs cannot spawn below us or on the land over there because it's so far away. All the mobs will go up top. That's what we want. I'm going to start building this farm. Originally, this farm is made by a Minecraft creator called Mushuden, so please go check them out. I'll have their links in the description. Wow, I just had a very close call. Oh, I got stuck around a bunch of mobs. Oh my lord. So a little bit of a progress up here. These platforms, they're basically just a gigantic circle. And on top of the cobblestone here, I'm going to put a bunch of trapdoors just so it makes it short enough so creepers can spawn. And where you see all these holes, that's where a bunch of slabs are going to go. That prevents spider spawns. You guys like my mob farm? Okay, floor 1 is done. The only thing that's missing is just the snow golems, which isn't a huge deal. But yeah, I suppose I should give you guys somewhat of a technical explanation for this and kind of how it works, if anyone's curious. If not, skip to this timestamp if I remember to put it in the shortest way possible. These slabs here are to prevent spiders from spawning. So these spiders require a little bit more space to spawn than every other mob in the game, just because they're big boys. They're very horizontally challenged, so they can't really spawn here. And these trapdoors are so creepers can spawn. And why does this make only creepers spawn, you ask? Well, the explanation is pretty simple. So creepers are actually a little bit shorter than every other mob in the game, funnily enough, except for, you know, the obvious ones. So they're just enough shorter where you can use trapdoors and make only creepers spawn. So if my math is correct, and this makes down here 1.7 blocks tall. So the creepers can spawn down here and down here only. So why the snow golems? So main reason for the snow golems is they shoot at creepers because they detect creepers as a threat. And the creepers, they don't like that. They don't like getting shot at. So they want to go beat up these guys. So they can't really do that. They can't really do that though. So they end up just walking down here, down into the little tunnel bit, and all the way down here towards the bottom. So yeah, that's the short explanation. Actually, one last thing I suppose I should explain. These buttons. These buttons are another thing. These buttons are just another way to block spawning. They work similarly to glass, slabs, or leaves. They're just not a spawnable block. That's my technical explanation done with. Alrighty, let's finish this. Alrighty, well, we have the second layer completely done. We just need to put in the snow columns and then we're done. Okay, snow golem time. Alrighty, folks, our farm is done, and now let's go down and check the rates on this thing. Okay, we have editing bloop here because I'm stupid and I forgot to record the rates of the farm. So here you go. So just from that swipe alone, we got a stack. Probably more than a stack. So this thing's drop rate is absolutely crazy. Again, shout out to Mushuden. He made this farm, so thank you, Mushuden. I needed to upgrade my sword because we are going to head to a trial chamber. Okay, it looks like it's in the top left corner of the map. So we're gonna head on over there. Alrighty, folks. We have made it into the trial chambers. I'm gonna drink this ominous bottle super duper quick. And let's go. Oh my god, my mic has been muted this whole time. I don't know how much. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You know all that stuff you just listened to? That was a voiceover because I'm too stupid to realize that my mic is muted. Anyways, we got a blue trial key. That's actually pretty huge. Where is the chest in this room? Ah, there it is. Okay. I got a key for you, my friend. Okay. Diamonds? Got an even harder trial potion. Okay, I like it. I like it. Next room. Alright. Fight time. Oh, lordy. I'm stuck in the webs. Excuse me. Hey. Excuse me, child. I'd prefer you don't bite my ankles, you little ankle biter. What is this? Ooh. Well, I got one of the CDs. That's cool. I like to take these pots with me. They're really good for decorative purposes. Oh, I'm being chased by a child. Leave me alone. Go away. Get out of here, you loser. God. I think I'm going to head back to where I came from. And I'm going to keep my end chest on me. I think that's a plan. Little non-guilty chest opening session. Bleh. Eh. Nope. Oh my god, this game just gifted me a shield. But now I have a bow. I'm conflicted. Another emerald? I don't really need that. Oh, is this another one? Alright, well, might as well spend all my keys while I'm here. Is it at least an enchanted shield? Well, I'm just gonna combine these two and get a fully strength shield. Alright, room number 3, I believe. Let's freaking do this. I'm getting rid of the guy with diamond armor. Bye. Who needs netherite armor? I'm genuinely curious. Like, to me, it doesn't seem like it really provides that much of a benefit because I'm just unable to die. Oh, I did all that for one measly piece of steak. What did you drop? You didn't drop freaking nothing, man. What is that? Seriously? Unless I must have picked it up earlier, but dude, I got rinsed in this room. All right, well, you know what? You know what they say? If you get rinsed in a room, you open the key. Surely you get something good. I got 9 wind charges and an iron block. I have an iron farm. Like, ah. All right, well, next room. This room. This room is so cruel. It's so cruel. Okay, well, that trial chamber's done. Just open up a few more things and yeah, we got this chamber. Moving on to the next one. I think this place is gonna be never ending at this rate. I just wanted to come here for, you know, just to get some copper, but it clearly it's become a little more complicated than that. Oh, there is one room I have missed. Yeah, we can head in that direction. We've just missed one room. I think we've hit everything else. Let's head to the other end of the trial chamber. Let's do the last room, get our last bit of loot, and then we grab some copper. I love robbing places. It's my favorite pastime. You know what they say. You know, rob your local neighborhood Walmart. That is a joke, and do not take that seriously. Time for some last room magic. Let's see what we can get in here. Something good would be actually kind of nice. Fortunately, we did not get... Did this guy just seriously deflect my stupid arrow? Like, really? Ow. Okay. Bye-bye. Wait. Do I not have... Oh, I don't have the... There we go. I was wondering why there was just so little guys in here. That's a little better. Okay, bye-bye. Okay. One last... Oh, too low. Boy, I'm in the air. And I'm in the air again. And I'm getting slime balled. Oh, we're back in the slime potion. Hey, get over here, you loser. Ah! Get over here. I'll lose my cool with you, dude. God. Oh my god, now I'm getting beat up by slimes. Oh, little god. Okay, now I'm getting beat up by more slime. Okay, yeah. Did I at least get some decent loot out of that? That would be great. Is there anything up here? No, there isn't. Okay, well, I didn't really get much out of this trial chamber. I'm gonna be completely honest here, but that's okay. Let's look at our overall loot super quick. Okay, well, let's see what we got. In this chest, we have some decent things. Freeze raw is really not something I'm like desperate to get. Got some enchanted golden apples, that's fine. We got some gear. This used a decorated pot, which is super nice. Got a density book, which is... I think that's big. I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, overall, really not that great of a haul, but trial chambers are always good fun. They're something different, and I appreciate that. So yeah, not too shabby, I would say. Not too shabby. Now that that part is done, it is time where we must collect the copper. So super fast mine mode is a go. Alrighty, folks, this is our overall haul. We just have some general material stuff in here and in here, but over here we have some copper and we have more copper. So we should have enough for our builds now, which is super nice. And I believe I have all of the other materials. Alrighty, everyone. After getting all those materials in that gigantic montage I had, probably, I don't know, depends what editor me decides to do, but we finally have all the stupid freaking materials, so we can finally build this dang thing. So, let's go. Alrighty, our giant pit where our farm is going to go is dug out. I just have to actually add the floor and walls in before we start building the farm. I just think it would be easier if we didn't have a giant farm to work around. So yeah, let's get that wall up. Okay, our giant hole with our walls are complete. Ignore the holes there. It's because I'm emerald poor. Here we go. Here we have the walls. I added a little slime dude. I admittedly did take this design off of somewhere. I can't remember where right now, but I will put the link in the description to where I found it. So sorry to that individual. I can't mention you in the video. My sincerest apologies. Thank you for designing something like this. It is actually really amazing because this place is going to be a slime farm, and I do like Terraria quite a bit, so I decided to say, you know what, why not put the king slime in here because, you know, funnies. So let's get to building the big old slime farm. Ladies and gentlemen, the slime farm is finally complete. This design is made by Big Booty 17. Yes, I am serious. That is his name. His video will be linked in the description for this farm if you guys want a more in-depth explanation, because more than likely, I'm not going to get everything correct here, but I am going to try my utmost best to educate you guys as much as possible. I am not a redstoner. I am a builder. I am an absolute redstoner poser, and I admit it. But I can kind of explain how these things work because I have a small understanding of how redstone works. So let's get into the explanation. So this farm is an oozing slime farm made by Big Booty 17. Oozing slime farm. What does that mean? It uses splash potions of oozing. That essentially makes it so the snow golems that are spawned in are afflicted by the oozing effect, which make it so they spawn slimes upon death. That's important here because snow golems are a very recyclable mob. You can get their pumpkins back, and you can get pretty much all of the snow back from them, which make them extremely recyclable and replaceable, which is so good for a farm like this. So in the shortest explanation possible, this observer here detects when you place snow on this wall here, and it sends a signal being like, hey, you spawn a pumpkin. And so the pumpkin ends up getting chopped off by this guy up here. So the pumpkins go this way. They're recyclable. They're done. It's perfect. And on top of that, this guy over here makes it so the snow golems get pushed off into the water and eventually die. While all that is happening, you want to hit this thingy, which hits him with the potion and spawns in all the slimes. Where do you kill the slimes, you may ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'm not a delusional person talking to myself. So down here is where all the slimes will be. Slimes cannot get past this wall because, as you may know, walls are a little higher than a normal block, making it so slimes cannot get past this. So you just swipe at this armor stand, and that's how you kill all the slimes. Over here, we have a little bit of bunch of storage shenanigans. So down here's where all the snowballs fall, and they end up going out of this little tube here, up here, and into these hoppers, which lead into an auto crafter for snow blocks. Over here, we have something very similar, but for slime balls that are dropped right here. So all these slime balls will come out this way, drop down here, and then circle around here until they're all crafted where they need to be. And then just down here, we have just general storage stuff, yada, yada, yada. I modified this a little bit here. So this is a shulker box loader back here. I just left it here because if I want it in the future, it's there. But I have mine leading into 3 double chests. I think that'll be more than enough for me. I doubt I'm even ever going to go through a double chest of slime blocks. So, yeah. That's how this farm works. Again, thank you, Big Booty 17, for designing this beautiful, amazing farm. You did a really good job. I don't understand the look of it besides what I just explained. So if I get something wrong, some redstoner, make fun of me in the comments. Anyways, I guess I should show you guys this farm working. All right. So, simply, again, you want to place these things here. Makes a bunch of snow golems. They all get pushed into that corner there. And once you believe you have hit enough snow golems, you can now hit the magic button. This is the magic button over here. Bang. And they're now effective as oozing. And you simply hit this little switch over here. They go, wow. And you can head down into this part. Look at all the slimes that are spawning. They're all going to come up this bubble elevator here. And then you just swipe away at them. That's all you got to do is just swipe away. Anyways, we're going to head on over to this area over here. And this is where you turn on all the auto crafting stuff. And look at them go. All these are going to be sucked in here. They're going to make a bunch of snow blocks for me. All these are going to go into here. This is going to start the process of making those lovely, lovely lime blocks. Alrighty, folks. With our farm done, we can now move on to the actual build itself. So, let's finally finish this dang project. Let's go. Alrighty, the building is officially constructed. Look at it in all of its glory. There are some things that aren't quite done with it yet, like these trapdoors just need to age. That's about it, though. The inside, I admittedly didn't really do much with because I'm only going to be in and out of here. I might do something with it in the future, but this is just going to be stored for all of our slime-related stuff. And if we go down here, this is where the farm lies. And it's missing stuff, but ignore that. This is our building. And I did construct a little bit of a pathway heading this way, completely freehand, because your boy ain't need tools around here, or like it just didn't want to work. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I also stream over on Twitch, Commander Bloop on Twitch. And I also have a TikTok and Instagram if you guys want to check that out as well. It's just a bunch of short content, yada, 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 yada. Yeah, self-promo, shameless plugs. You know the casual YouTube thing.
Oh yeah, and can you like and subscribe for me? That would be awesome. Thank you.
Anyways, guys, if you made it to the end, thank you so much. And I will talk to you all in the next one. Bye-bye.